Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of FNW Grand Prix. Thank you once again for joining us here. We have three title matches here tonight. I think we're going to start one off to open the show. Once again, I'm coming unprepared, but here he comes. We're going to start the night off. Legendary Championship match. Casey Cross. Golden opportunity here. This match. This is a dream match that the general manager put together last minute. Casey Crush making his way to the ring. He is focused in this one-on-one matchup for the Legendary Championship, but he is also focused on the upcoming Elimination Chamber 2 match for the Grand Prix Championship. Casey Crush, grand entrance with a grand opportunity. And here comes the legendary champion, Mr. BDE. Brandon Does Everything. Check out his YouTube channel, because here comes the legendary champion, Brandon Collins. Brandon Collins wrapping up, or I think he's wrapping up the playthrough of WWE 2K22 My Rise. And ladies and gentlemen of the 2K community, especially if you're still using 2K19 for your CAW shows, it has been announced that June 30th, also all created servers for everything, all the assets for 2K19 will be closing. So I got a big road ahead of me, because I do have 2K22 on Xbox One, and I should have gotten it on PC. I don't know what I was thinking, but I am going to be once I'm done with all the 2K19 episodes. I still have a lot more to do, but once those are over, I'm gonna be taking some time whenever I have a little bit of free time that I have, and I'm gonna start creating the roster in 2K22 to continue FNW. As much as I don't want to, because but eventually I believe I eventually gonna have to, because I guess things move on, I guess. But ladies and gentlemen, there it is. This is for the legendary title, this matchup. 48 karat gold on that white strap. Casey Crush ready to go. Brandon Collins has been chomping at the bit for this matchup. And Casey Crush right away, twisting elbow to Brandon Collins. And Casey Crush just dropping the repeated knees right into the chest of Collins. This crowd already amped up, but Collins got Crush over his shoulders. Oh, twisting, twirling drop on Crush. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Collins just tossing around Casey Crush, and Crush is in a lot of trouble. The champion is in control. Brandon Collins, such athleticism, just taking it to Casey Crush, and Casey Crush with the retaliation. And oh, it's reversal after reversal here between these two. What? These two are going to put on a banger here. Looks like it's just reversal after reversal, like I just said. And Casey Crush just hammering into the back of Collins. And Casey Crush knows he has another opportunity for the Grand Prix Championship in the upcoming Elimination Chamber 2 match. But he is focused tonight to become the new legendary champion. Can he pull it off? As he is in control of this matchup right now, Brandon Collins. Brandon Collins in a lot of trouble now, but Collins got the foot of Casey Crush in a Russian takedown. And Collins now. Collins taking, oh, right over the top rope goes the champion. Casey Crush in hot pursuit, but no, Collins welcoming Casey Crush with a flurry of left and right hands. And Casey Crush ladies and gentlemen, I have just been informed that the reason that Casey Crush has been granted this golden opportunity is because of the interruption. He feels like the interruption was unfair, so as an apology, the general manager has granted Casey Crush this opportunity, and Brandon Collins, who's wanted this opportunity to fight Crush, accepted. Brandon Collins now is working on the legs of Crush, crushing right back up on his feet, hard right to the gut, and a turnaround forearm there. And Crush is going to take a breather into the turnbuckle, into the corner. And Brandon Collins now, backdrop suplex. Casey Crush now taking high advantage, going for the cover. 1, and a kick out at 2, right on the dot. Casey Crush now realizing that he has a lot more work to do to put away Collins and to become the new legendary champion, but Brandon Collins not making it easy for Crush. And Collins now full head of steam right into the corner, right into the gut in the corner. Casey Crush feels that one in a chin breaker. The Casey Crush, and oh no, another reversal from Collins. Oh, taste of danger. Taken from the pages of Chris Danger. Now Collins completely miscalculating the maneuver, almost took out the ref, and Casey Crush is going to take advantage. But Collins kicked out, not even a count of 1. And here comes Casey Crush, curb stomp! Curb stomp! And I think Brandon Collins is out, but oh, the throwback. Casey Crush now. And Collins reverses. Collins right back on the attack of Casey Crush. Casey Crush dropping the champion across his knee. Casey Crush now looking to be in complete control, reversing right into the turnbuckle. Hard right. And Casey Crush going up. Going to drop right into the head of Brandon Collins. And Casey Crush, he's calling for it. He is calling for it. It's your favorite drink in the summertime, Orange Crush. And we got a new champion. Come on, 1, 2, and no. These fans are on their feet. Casey Crush coming so close to becoming the new legendary champion. And Brandon Collins now. Oh, Casey Crush with the reversal. Oh! Big twist arm suplex there. Casey Crush. Dropping that knee on the behind the head of the champion. And Casey Crush now feeling it. Burning the midnight oil. Full body slam. And what is he going to do now? Casey Crush. Going once again. Another curb stomp. And here's the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Casey Crush can't believe it. Brandon Collins, you gotta look out. Orange Crush again. And there's a cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! No! That was a 2.9.9. Casey Crush coming close once again to becoming the legendary champion, but no, Brandon Collins with the knee to the head of Casey Crush. And it's the cover. It's not cover, sorry. It's a submission maneuver. Is Casey Crush gonna tap? No, Casey Crush did not tap, but a dropping behind, kick behind the head of Collins. Ladies and gentlemen, I am tongue-tied here tonight. And another reversal by the champion. Brandon Collins has come close twice to losing the legendary title to Casey Crush. Twisted net breaker on the outside of the ring. Brandon Collins going to work on Casey Crush on the outside. No, Brandon Collins now. Oh, busted open. The head of Casey Crush on the ring apron. These two competitors now wearing the crimson mask. Refereed at the count of 6. This might end in a count out, ladies and gentlemen. But no, Brandon Collins tossing Casey Crush back in. He might be looking to end this right now. And he got the sharpshooter in. This is a half wall sharpshooter. Or is it the sharpshooter walls? Casey Crush is going to kick out. And oh! Big clothesline. And Casey Crush now. The overhead breaker. 2. And another kick out. Casey Crush hitting the curb stomp, hitting 2 orange Crush cutters, and Brandon Collins is still in this. And Casey Crush now, what does he have in mind? But no, Brandon Collins has something else in mind. He is begging Casey Crush to get back up on his feet. Brandon Collins, oh! And Casey Crush now. Oh, neck breaker. And what is he going to do? What else does he have up his sleeve? Oh, he's going for another curb stomp. And here's the cover, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2. Casey Crush is the new legendary champion. This was a barn burner. Casey Crush, not 1, not 2, but it took 3 curb stomps and 2 orange cutters. There's 1 of 2. But Casey Crush shocking this world here tonight, becoming the new legendary champion. Congratulations to KC Crush, your new legendary champion. Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to start the show off. But coming up next, the salty one, George Kelly, goes one-on-one with Scott Figueroa, and that's coming up next. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be one heck of a debut of Tony Gavin. Welcome back to Grand Prix. If you're just tuning in, we have a new legendary champion in KC Crush. But right now, here comes the salty one, George Kelly. It's been a while since we've seen George Kelly. I think, if I remember correctly, I think the last time we saw George Kelly was it Final Mayhem? I can't seem to remember. It's been a while, but George Kelly, I can't remember if he made an appearance since after he lost to X. Once again, was unsuccessful to recapture the television championship, the TV world title from X, but George Kelly now going one-on-one tonight with one half of the tag team champions, DOG, and one-on-one matchup here. Ladies and gentlemen, FNW has been brought to you today by Wagner Supply Goods and Shopping. If you're looking for a storage facility, please don't go there. Wagner sucks. Anyway, you probably just lost that sponsor there. But here comes Scott Figueroa, the big guy of DOG. DOG, if you watched Blitz, defended the World Tag Team titles against the SJWs, but the SJWs already claimed that they want another shot at the titles in a regular one-on-one, anything but a ladder match. But we will know if the general manager grants them that opportunity. But right now, Scott Figueroa and George Kelly, one-on-one matchup, and here's the lockup in the middle of the ring. George Kelly jumping neck breaker to the big guy. And Scott Figueroa now with a reversal to the salty one, George Kelly, dropping him across his knee and a hard kick to the back. George Kelly now trying to take control of this matchup, but Scott Figueroa is a tall tree, and you better have a big axe to try to chop him down. the two superstars collide. Scott Figueroa now in total control. Here's the cover, kick out by Kelly. And Scott now another collision. And George Kelly now looking to take advantage. Scott Figueroa with the hard clothesline. Scott Figueroa in total control here. Going for that cover and a kick out. George Kelly might not have been successful against X, but I think that taking on X as many times as he did has made George Kelly a little bit more solid in the ring. As George Kelly gives the big guy a little bit of trouble here. But Figueroa now, he still stands like a good 1.5 feet tall than George Kelly. And look at Scott Figueroa powers out of this headlock and a hard overheads to the sodium base life form 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the apprentice of the other sodium based life form over on BNRF. Oh, that's a good one. Scott Figueroa now answers with a clothesline of his own. George Kelly was trying one of his own. He failed, and Scott Figueroa just took advantage and showed him how it's done. And over shoulder face slam. And snake eyes right into the corner turnbuckle. And Figueroa, with a head full of steam, George Kelly got out of the way real quick. And Scott Figueroa head first into the turnbuckle. George Kelly talking that trash and a kick out. And George Kelly now, judo flip. DDT. The Raw Dog DDT, and here's the cover. 2. Scott Figueroa puts away George Kelly. Very impressive singles matchup by Scott Figueroa. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe if DOG decided to go for take a break as a tag team and go for singles goals, I honestly think that Scott Figueroa, I could see Scott Figueroa even being a world champion. But hey, we will see that in the future. And there's that Raw Dog DDT right there. And that took George Kelly down for the 3 count. And congratulations to Scott Figueroa. Scott Figueroa. Congratulations. Coming up next, Demented goes one-on-one with T. Marks. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Grand Prix champion, Demented. The big purple monster, as he still pays homage to the one and only Kane, aka Glenn Jacobs. And he is stomping his way to the ring. And oh, look who it is! The new legendary champion is getting some payback to Demented from last week. Jumping him when he had a singles match with, ironically, T-Marks. Poor T-Marks. I don't think he's ever going to get a singles match if this keeps up. And KC Crush is stomping away at the Grand Prix champion. KC Crush statement made. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Television Championship match, RJF versus X. That's coming up next. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Television Championship match. X has been on a tear defending the TV World title almost every single show for the week. And here comes the challenger, RJF. And isn't it ironic, ladies and gentlemen, RJF was X's first opponent ever since he debuted here on Grand Prix. And if you remember that, X made short work of RJF, but RJF has been improving over the months, and RJF now knows he has a huge opportunity to not only redeem himself if he beats X here tonight for the Television World title. He'll not only redeem himself, but he will finally have singles gold around his waist. RJF, prime and ready, and he is waiting for this man. This guy, the Beast of Southtown, the FNW Television World Title Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is. And would you look at that? The television title has have a bit of a facelift. X has developed a brand new look to the television title. It looks fantastic, if I do say so myself. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not watching. What is the matter with you? Be sure to turn into BNRF Wrestling, hosted by the one and only Bowser Flatliner. Just go to Twitter, type in Bowser Flatliner Twitch, and you will see his channel right there. Be sure to tune in for a lot of Let's Plays, but more importantly, well, just as important, I should say, BNRF Wrestling. X now, as he gets ready to defend that brand spanking new TV World title against the man that he first faced off here in FNW. Could we see another squash tonight? Maybe. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And there he is from the beautiful islands of Hawaii, RJF, the challenger, chomping at the bit to take on that man and go home a new TV title This man from Brooklyn, New York, X. The FNW TV World Champion. And X taking one look, might be his last look at the TV World title. And that's what it's about there, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, this is our second title match of the night. And the lockup right in the middle of the ring. And X pushing away the big guy. And RJF now. RJF getting tossed away yet again. Oh! DDT to the big guy there. And X looking as ever dominant, and a hard right to the head of X. And RJF, look, X just shook off the offense of RJF, and RJF now, I thought he was going for that RJ5, but he went for the over-shoulder flapjack, and X with the over-shoulder of his own. And X picking the big guy up. X with this freakish strength. RJF now in a lot of trouble once again. X with that spinning side slam. And RJF there's X with the wrench back of that arm. X knows that he could utilize and take out the arm of RJF. He cannot hit that RJ5. And X has been a fighting champion ever since he put away the salty one, George Kelly. And there's that pump handle slam to RJF. And RJF now hard right to the gut of X. And looking for another clothesline. And RJF looking so surprised that did not take him down. RJF sidestepping X. And RJF, oh, dropping X behind his knee. RJF now. Oh, hard clothesline from X. That was a very good back and forth between those two just now. And oh, X with that choke slam. Stow. Hitting RJF with that brutal choke slam. And oh, there's that German suplex. And oh, and here it is. Here it is. The people's elbow. There's the cover. 1, 2, X retains.
First day of the rest of my life. X stand behind the mic like Walter Cronkite. Keep the spotlight. I'm keeping my bombs tight. Lose sight of what you believe and call it a night.
RJF has got to be crushed. X made short work of RJF here tonight. RJF did get a few offenses, but it was not enough to stop the Beast of Southtown hitting that people's elbow. That spelled the end there for RJF. And there's your winner and still television champion, the Beast of Southtown, X. Spit Congratulations to the reigning, defending TV World Champion. X gets to go home with that newly redesigned television championship.
Whenever you hear them other niggas rapping, rocking chains, stadiums, palladiums, crack craniums. My whole skeleton is dipped in titanium. Drop top, pinning on 20s, using rappers like crash test dummies, stacking real estate and money. It's funny how things change overnight when you thinking right. I beat the odds.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, make sure you tune in to BNRF to check out BNRF Wrestling. They are on the way to their second pay-per-view Slam Dance. You don't want to miss the exciting action that goes on in BNRF. Hosted by the one and only Bowser Flatliner. Coming up next, the party animal Manny Terrible goes one-on-one with the other half of the Dogs, Raymond Ace, and that's next. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the party animal, Manny Terrible. And Manny Terrible getting ready to boogie down here tonight. Manny Terrible came close in that Elimination Chamber match. It was down to him and Demented. Manny Terrible almost becoming the new Grand Prix champion. That's the one thing that I really like about the Elimination Chamber match. You never know who could walk out the new champion in those matches. It could be anyone. And no one could have ever predicted that Manny Terrible was going to become one of the final two. And here comes the other half of the tag team champion, Raymond Ace. And the Dragons of the Ghetto are the reigning tag team champions. We saw earlier tonight Scott Figueroa win his match. Can Raymond Ace win his tonight against the party animal Manny Terrible? And Raymond Ace now that shiny title around his waist that the SJWs have their sights set on taking off the Dragons. But the Dragons, as you saw on Blitz, retained in that title match, and Manny Terrible looking ready to go, and here we go. Manny Terrible, oh, hard clothesline to Raymond Ace. And Raymond Ace with that uppercut. Raymond Ace, the quicker of the two. Him and his cousin Scott Figueroa. And the 10 headbutts to the turnbuckle. Raymond Ace is in complete control. Manny Terrible needs to think of a way to get back in control of this matchup. Manny Terrible now beating Raymond Ace to the grab. A hard snap suplex to Raymond Ace, and Manny Terrible now. Manny Terrible showing this crowd, showing you people at home at why he was one of the final two in that Elimination Chamber match. Shocking the world, going one-on-one with Demented, coming so close to becoming the new Grand Prix champion. Raymond Ace going for the cover, but Manny kicks out. Manny Terrible from the beautiful island of Jamaica, representing the Raymond Ace. Raymond Ace from the mean streets of Brooklyn. As both him and his cousin Scott Figueroa has been the premier tag team champions. They have held it the most out of all champions here, as Manny Terrible gets down. Manny Terrible. Oh! Almost decapitating Raymond Ace on the top rope. But Raymond Ace now taking back control of this matchup. And here's the cover, one, and a kick out at one. Raymond Ace now in control of the matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, you're looking at Raymond Ace take on Manny Terrible, but you have missed X defending the television championship, retaining, and you miss Casey Crush becoming the new legendary champion. Right now, Manny Terrible looking lifeless right now, and a kick out. Maybe he's not so lifeless after all. And Manny Terrible trying to get back in this matchup. Oh! And Manny Terrible gonna juke and jive, but he shouldn't do that for so long. You're dealing with a champion there in the ring. Manny Terrible now with the gut shots from the knee to Raymond Ace. See, Manny Terrible looking spent. Probably he was dancing a little too much on the chin breaker from Raymond Ace, and a hard clothesline, sending Manny Terrible down to the mat. And Raymond Ace now. Manny Terrible starting to look a little irritated there. Oh, with the famouser to Raymond Ace. 2 and a kick out. Raymond Ace is busted open. But Manny Terrible with that famouser, I think he calls that the Kingston shot. Raymond Ace getting out of that submission hold there, and a DDT of his own to Terrible. And Raymond Ace is signaling for the end here. And oh! The Cross Ghetto 3, Raymond Ace is your winner tonight. Raymond Ace pulling out the win. Congratulations. I think Raymond Ace and I really opened himself up on that DDT, but Manny Terrible looking sad. And coming up next, our main event, the Women's Grand Prix Championship to be contended against Ray Valentine. And that's coming up next. Ray Valentine versus Violet Storm.
This is an ordinary man.
Honey, I'm home.
I made dinner.
This is a hungry man.
Baby, I'm home.
How was work today?
A few body slams, the usual. I'm starving. What's for dinner?
I made your favorite. Hungry man.
A whole pound of food men love. Fried chicken, mashed potatoes, corn and pudding.
Mind if I join you?
Hungry man from Swanson. It's good to be full.
Get your own, sucker!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is our main event for the Women's Grand Prix title. And here she is. She's one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Ray Valentine. And it has been a while. This is a big opportunity for Valentine. She has put aside any ambitions to get back into the singles title holder hunt. But the general manager believes that she deserves this. And Terry granted her an opportunity to become singles champion tonight on one of FNW's major women's titles. Here's Violet Storm, the Grand Prix Women's Champion. Violet Storm, ever since beating the tail off of Tina Armstrong for that Women's Grand Prix title, she has been on a roll lately. Violet Storm right away. Those long legs doing some damage to Ray Valentine. And oh! Violet Storm missing that leg drop there. Tossing Ray Valentine over the top rope. And oh! Violet Storm obviously the stronger in this matchup. Ray Valentine getting tossed around like bad chocolate on Valentine's Day. See what I did there? Violet Storm now toying with Valentine. Kick out at one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event for the Women's Grand Prix title, as Violet Storm is in complete control here. Dropping the leg right on the arm of Ray Valentine. But Valentine now, backdrop of her own on the champion. Ray Valentine Violet Storm now in complete control. These ladies are going back and forth. But Ray Valentine now with the headlock, and she's dropping the elbows right on top of the head of Violet Storm. Ooh, running kick to the back of Storm and into the front. And Ray Valentine is not here to play games tonight. She's going in for the cover. Referee. Kick out at 1. Ray Valentine right back into the headlock. And the referee now trying to look to see if there's hold, any illegal things happening in there. Violet Storm now, hard kick to the face of Ray Valentine. And Ray Valentine with a hard elbow and a drop kick to the champion. Violet Storm rolls to the outer lip of the ring, and Ray Valentine was looking for a spear, but she got stopped with a hard right from Storm. And Storm now utilizing her height and strength. Storm seems to be focused on the arm of Valentine. Probably will make it harder to hit that Cupid's arrow from off that finishing move of hers. 1 and 1.9 as Ray Valentine kicks out. She is still in this. Violet Storm looking to go up top, but Ray beating her to the punch. And Ray from the top rope, head scissors over, takedown. And Ray Valentine feeling this crowd as this crowd gets on their feet. And Ray Valentine now, head full of steam. Violet Storm is in a lot of trouble. Ray Valentine been doing this for a while, and she's in with the calf crusher. What is Valentine gonna tap? Do we have a new Women's Grand Prix champion? Is she gonna tap? No. Ray Valentine releasing the hole, and Storm gonna capitalize. Where is Storm going? Storm taking a breather. Valentine in hot pursuit, but Storm grabbed her before anything could happen, dropping on the outside. Violet Storm now just being ruthless. And Violet Storm going up top, dropping the elbow into the back. And there's that styling DDT right there. Ray Valentine just shakes it off. Ray Valentine clash. Do we have a new Grand Prix Women's Champion? 1, 2, no! Ray Valentine coming close.
I'm tired of eating that barbecue from up the street. Where they give you more sauce than they give you meat? Well, bring your big ass down to Bruh's Barbecue, 15837 South Crenshaw Boulevard. That's right off Manchester. Bruh's Barbecue tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. Don't it, Willie?
Yeah, boy. Hey, mama.
What the hell you want with?
Ain't but one location, so it's me and you.
And Ray Valentine right back up on her feet. And Violet Storm completely missing. And a calf kick. A Pele kick, I should say. Violent Storm now. Violent Storm trying to get into the big offense. But Ray Valentine now with the cover. 1, 2, no. Here's the headlock. Ladies and gentlemen, I must apologize if joined that little interruption there. Just took all the wind out of myself. Oh, and the X Factor. And Storm now trying to figure out what to do to put away Ray Valentine. And they're going for that styling DDT once again. And that was the setup. And it's time, ladies and gentlemen. Eye of the Storm connects. 2, 3. Violent Storm retains. Ladies and gentlemen, apologies once again for that interruption. I guess I'll fix it in editing. Oh, Violent Storm. Violent Storm was once again, come on. Violent Storm is a sore winner here.